What up YouTube? Gigglebugs here. Got a video uploading in the background. Range day on this sd40ve. Yes, it's empty. It actually has to be for what I'm about to show you. And you can search videos on it, but since I'm showing you a video, I'm going to show you how to take it down. If you look real closely right there and right there are the takedown levers on this gun. This thing right here is a clip draw, which I'll get to in a minute. To do this, pull it back just a little bit, pull down on those, and then yes, you have to pull the trigger. If you don't pull the trigger, it won't come off. You can pull the trigger just before that, but I've had a glitch on me and not want to come off, so now there's your basic frame. This is a striker fire gun, and it has been cleaned recently, even though, oh, that's just dust. Took it apart a couple times recently. It's got your basic take down stuff. Now, I will say that one thing where this is different from other two pistols that I've shown you is you'll see that this, well, let me see if I can get this off here easily enough for you. The spring and guide rod are all one piece, basically, when you take it apart. There's like a little piece here that I think you can take off, but I'm not going to. I figured they put it this way because they didn't want me disassembling it, so I'm not going to. But your barrel comes out, and if you want to get really in depth, you can take all that stuff apart. I'm not going to. Again, really don't like taking apart stuff that I shouldn't be. Especially not on a gun that, well, I count on this gun. Now, put it back together, this typical spring in, and try not to let the barrel slide. You notice the spring will rest right there real easily. It's that little first notch, which is where on the K2P it goes. This gun, it doesn't. This gun, it goes down on that second notch. I don't know if you can see that very well. Kind of a little rest there, then the deeper notch. That's where it goes on this one. I'm not quite sure what that other little notch is for. Maybe they use this barrel in another gun. I don't know, and really don't care. Put it back together. Push it back, just past that point, and it locks in. Alright, I get to check it. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you guys about this gun from the get-go, and give it attention. For all practical purposes, there is no safety on this gun. No slide safety, not on the frame, nada. What they want to claim as a safety is this little piece right here. If you push right here, you see the gun won't fire. There's a little piece right there. But when you put it here, it goes, kind of goes in. Now, supposedly it's to keep it from in your pocket. If you watch my shooting video, you'll see that I don't have much faith in that. Because something catches, what is the odds of it catching and dragging? I mean, it's curved. Whatever catches is going to go into the curve. Though, I will say that the heavy draw on it makes you less likely. And I realize I pointed it that way, kind of close to my head. It is, like I said, completely empty at this point. So, there is absolutely no safety on it. And I didn't know how much I was going to like that. I got it because it was on sale. Striker fire. I want to try a striker fire that was in my price range. I went and bought something super expensive. And I've actually learned to like this gun. Show you some of the features. There's your slide release and slide block. Lock it back right there. It's not got a lot of features. It does have a little rail here, which I put a laser on and took right back off. The sights are somewhat adjustable, left and right, which I think is called windage. No, up and down. You can adjust right here and right here. And turns out I actually have this in a pretty good spot. pretty well sighted in now. Took it to the range, showing the video, and well, it was my first time shooting it with this clip draw, because you can see with this, you can't really put your finger there as well. It's gonna just kind of digs in there a little bit. So bring your finger down here. Actually, shoot it better. Don't know why, but I also have lessons coming up at the range. Yeah, let's just go back forward, and that's the basics of it. So I didn't really have a lot to say about this video, about this gun, sorry. So I wanted to go ahead and combine it. And I'm looking for my package with my review on this. It's a clip draw. It's this. Now, if you see this, you see those two little screws there, and you're thinking, I don't want to drill into my gun. Don't worry, you don't actually drill in your gun. If you look, there's two metal pieces here. There's this one and this clip piece, the tension spring or whatever you want to call it. What happens is this piece is put on with these adhesive strips. Now I bought the universal one because the local gun shop didn't have one just for my gun, and I wasn't going around searching forever today. I do like the fact that you can take this off, supposedly. I haven't tried it yet. Comes with 4 of these, or sorry, it has 6 of these alcohol preps. I only needed 1. And a lot of these little adhesive strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, you only need 1, but if you mess up, it's kind of cool that they got enough there for you. There's also, and just a second here, I flipped something on the wrong screen there. There we go. Let me go ahead and seal this back up so I don't lose them. It comes with 2 extra screws and the Allen wrench to put them in with. Like I said, they only screw into the metal part that you add adhesive on. There's no actual screwing onto the gun, at least not with this one. I don't know about any of the ones that are gun specific. Like I said, I bought the universal semi-auto. Here's the paper. And I like it. You can put whatever you want down here because you're not worried about fitting into a technical holster anymore. And I'm not quite sure how well it's going to hold up because of that adhesive strip. But I make car parts. Well, actually I used to now work on the machines that make them. And there's parts on your car that are literally held on with adhesive strips. So there's some pretty good adhesive strips out there. So far it's held up decently. Notice it's kind of canted down a little bit. I did that so that it wouldn't interfere with this takedown lever as much, and also cut the adhesive strip a little short, but match the length of the metal bar. So like I said, I like it. It was like 30 bucks, and if I don't like it, I always pop it off and put it on a different gun. But I kind of like the fact that I can just slip this into my pocket. That shows up. This shows over my pocket, and I just cover this part with my shirt. I'm a big guy, and get away with that. And if I want to, I can go in the waistband or behind the belt. And I will say, this doesn't look like it's much, and you can get over the pocket easily. Getting it over a belt, yeah, that's a bit of a pain, especially if you have a thick belt. Which, if you're a big guy like me, you probably do. But that's pretty much it on this. Sorry it's not a long video, but